Hello everyone, how is it going? Great people, Scramble here from Emotions Crypto Trading. Welcome to my new video presentation related to Bitcoin daily technical analysis, price prediction, and everything we could collect from the data of the market. We're looking to complete this video series as much as possible on a daily basis, so make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and please hit the like button. All the engagement that's being done, it helps me tremendously to get the word out there and make sure that people stop doing mistakes in trading because that is ending up in huge money losses. So here we go with a market today that stays on 96 billion for the 24 hours volume, 342 market cap, which has been rejected at 50. That is a bad sign, by the way. 350 was rejected, and now we got to deal with a possibility for a reversal within the downtrending direction from the uptrending direction we were in the past few days. Let's take a look at the data and discuss about it more. Well, the first thing we're going to look at is the 30-minute candlestick, and we do have a very interesting discussion going on here. While the context is pretty simple, we bottomed out at 10,200 on 24th of September, which was 2 days ago. And since that, we had a beautiful bullish energy that tried to dominate the market with a very tight situation that was happening in the last sort of away hours. Number one thing that stands out and has to be understood is the 10,800 major resistance where we are trading under. Then the 10,600, which is support at the moment, and it's pretty powerful. Now, whenever it has been tested at a large scale, it failed tremendously. For example, here. Actually, we're under the 600s, and then we were retesting it from the lower prices going above. We actually been rejected, just like you can see, and then falling towards the 300s of the BTC. Now, the big war is going between the 800 and the 600 right now. So that's why we would have to collect the informations and see what is the best out of it. And the first thing we see here, we did touch the 800 and we failed. That's a bull's failure pattern with the major rejection which appears at the top and the strong selling pressure applied right afterwards. Well, that reaction is not comparable to this reaction here. We do have a pullback in both case scenarios, but the second one is definitely longer and it's going till the support located at 600s without any difficulties, which is actually a difference of 1.64% now on 30-minute candlestick. That is not small, especially for the BTC standards. So here we go. Previously, we did have a pullback, but that was healthy. The second one was no longer that healthy, which kind of told us the bulls are not that powerful into the range of 780, 750s, 680s, around this range right here. They didn't reacted to stop the pullback close to the high and force for another movement that translates into a swing high. That didn't happen. Now, because of that, which does represent a lot, we tried for the second time right there once we got the 10,600 support where the bulls have stepped in very nicely. We got a bunch of rejections over there, which is also the price and the specific point from where we do have a very nice direction of a uptrending support line, the green one. And the outcome of that movement has been shut down as well under 800s without too much rejection. The bears have stepped in from the beginning and crushed it till the away support line of this trend, where the bulls have stepped in once again. And then look what has happened, guys. It's very important. I did mention this is the second bull's failure if you exclude the one we just talked about earlier. Now, if you don't, this is the third. The reason I said what we're talking about exactly now is the second one is because those are with massive rejections, and that is a confirmation of a huge bearish power appearing at the $800 area. So it's more likely meaningful than the previous one, which hasn't really been tested on the 800s. The last failure, which appears right here, has a huge wick. Now that huge wick should have put us towards the $11,000 quite quickly. It didn't happen. It actually has been refused, rejected, and the bears confirmed at that time. Hence the reaction of the bearish market, which from the way we see it here has fallen under the support line of the trend. And that is probably problematic, guys, because now we're retesting this trending line from the lower, from below. And this line could act as a resistance, could simply turn against us, and then the 600s will be the next target, which is a decrease in the price if it's to measure of about 1.3%. And that is having the highest chances as of right now, by the way all the markets have been representing the bullish failures based on the rejections and decrease in volume, decrease in power. There are certain indicators that have also shared with us that when we tried this last breakout chance, we did failed to increase the volume. And that's a problem. You cannot do breakouts without volume. And you cannot hope the market is going towards huge numbers when the bulls are hesitating, right? Impossible. Going towards to the 2-hour candlestick, this is where we are. Just like explained yesterday, we are under a nice confirmation of the 600s, and a couple of hours ago, exact like you can see it here, where we do have two massive shadows. The first one is bigger, the second one is a little smaller, which means that the bulls have still tried on it, but they failed 2 times over there, which is definitely a negative sign. Now, it doesn't mean that the 600 cannot react again. They do have the chance to react once again by putting in support. That's why for anyone that is trading right now actively, you can consider as 600s of the BTC a possibility for a bounce back and retouching the green line. Now, the green line breakout is a significant movement as long as it's guided by volume and by a huge volatility. If these two aspects are missing, then any breakout out of the green line is tending to be categorized into a false breakout, and the consequence is a very sharp decline sooner or later by killing all the longs that bought into the market without having a very, very clear signal of the breakout. So again, be careful. 600 is something that we can retouch again, just like you can see that the major downtrending resistance line has been refused. Has been confirmed, and bulls have been refused. Then 600 could be the next target, but if you bounce back from the 600 and you retouch the major downtrending resistance line, you got to be careful, because if a breakout is there to happen, you make sure that you know how a breakout needs to look like in order to trade it and what is the perfect time to trade it. There's still 52 minutes to go out of this candlestick we're looking at on the 2 hours, and the market might close around 720s. It doesn't really matter where it does close right now, as long as it's not forcing the 800s again. If it tries going towards to the 800s again, then of course there's going to be another big battle going on over there. But based on the two massive rejections that were happening in the past, it's unlikely that the bulls are going to win out of this. So we'll see how that plays out. And the other thing that we definitely have to look at is on long term. And yes, by the way, if the 600s are lost, then the 200s are the next targets. But I'm afraid that we might see something like this, you know, some sort of a candles like that, which can very easily represent 6%. If the 600s are failing, you know, there are high chances that we're going to touch the 10,000s again. And, you know, the 10,000s did supported us in the past, but the thing is, you cannot expect and hope they're going to support us for a lifetime. The one-day candlestick shows us this thing for the BTC. Now, we're having continuous lower highs, which is a tremendously bearish pattern, with today's movement that has a shadow at the top that simply tells me that the bulls have been rejected. We do have a strong confirmation here, but if we don't successfully break out of the 850s and close above. Now, closing above is important for the bulls. They do need to close in bullish. They cannot close in bearish. It doesn't matter they are at some point of the day trying to create certain movements around the bullish range, as long as they're not having the power to close it there, right? Because of the rejection they're going through. So that's the problem, guys. It's not enough to touch that price and then just fall back directly, because that is bearish. In order to see bullish, you got to touch a price and close above it. Now, that didn't happen yet, and we still have 12 hours and 15 minutes to go out of this candle of today, which, if of course, leaving a lot of the possibilities down on the table, especially if you look at the 30 minutes, you're going to see movements there that are helping you to understand that we're getting closer and closer to the green line. But this is massive because this comes from the 400s, from the all-time high of 2020. And look what it has happened when we were retouching that again. We're massively crashing a 17%. We're taking a dip of 17.7%. So if we're taking another dip like that, we're going exactly to the 9,200s, which is a big support area that a lot of the people and professional traders are talking about. So we have to be very, very careful on this, because there's a lot of the money to be made. And for now, we don't see, based on the top, which is being established here, a very, very strong, bullish, sustained market. The volume by them is most likely missing today. Today, when we actually need it, because you cannot close with such shadow and still expect, based on the data we have on the screen and certain indicators we're continuously researching, to spike towards 12,500. You still have a lot of the things to talk about until that, and it wouldn't play out that easily. So major support here at 10,200, but if we're retesting again in a short period of time, and testing it within this range is a short period of time for it, well, that's going to be pretty bad. If we're retesting it again in a short-term range, it's going to lose its power. And if we crash below, I'm afraid you're going to crash like this. So be careful, guys. A lot of you are expecting great movements around the 10,000, just like it did in the past. But if it's being tested for the third time in such short time frame and distance between the testings, it's a big trouble. The faster it's getting tested and the shorter it is the distance between the testings, the weaker it is. It's like the knocked out person when boxing. You cannot be knocked out, you know, every 30 seconds, because after two of them, you're going to have difficult time in the third one getting back in the game. And depending on certain rules, you might not be allowed to get back in the game by having so many knockdowns in a short period of time. It's the same thing in the space. Bulls have been fighting, but they cannot hold this thing for an unlimited period. And if there is no higher high on this guy, then there is no possibility to retouch 12,500 within the next period before crashing under 10,000. Like crashing under 10,000, and then of course 12,500 is definitely feasible, as we're going to build a price movement between 9,000, which is a very, very strong support, up to $11,000. We're going to be there probably for months if that's to happen. But again, this top right here, 11,200, is also meeting up with the resistance line of the downtrend, and everything has been basically very powerful over there, which kind of puts us in a discussion where you can break out, but you need a massive power. And by looking at the indicators, we don't have that right now. It's all downtrending on the power and volume. So be careful, guys. And then you got to consider political issues all around the world, plus election, plus coronavirus. Means instability that is causing the markets to fall. Good. Well, that's pretty much all about today's video presentation prediction on BTC price. Make sure to check out scramblecoaching.com for those of you looking to become professional trader. I am teaching and running a private mentorship one-on-one directly with me, taking you from A to Z basically. In about 4 to 6 weeks, you will become and have the skills and everything that would be necessary to trade professionally. You can catch me up by registering now. There's a free conversation available and I can explain you more. Now, make sure to watch this video till the end because I also trade and give signals. I'm most likely trading since 2014. I'm a professional trader. I'm doing that thing since 2014 in the BTC space. And we do have signals, but we also have services of full trading, which means that I'm taking care fully of the account via API. Make sure to check out the entire video because I'm talking about them very, very soon. Once again, have a beautiful day and I'm waiting you tomorrow. Okay everyone, so we have reached to the part of the video where I'm going to share with you my trading results in September 2017, and on top of that there are 3 major services you can participate with me. We're going to find out more. Now right here on the left side we've got all those results that are pointed down since September 2017, and you can take a look at the representation per month, total trades, average trades per day, average profit per trade percentage, and then the total profit and loss generated for that month. Overall, we were able to make huge profits. As for example, if you have a budget of $50,000 and you're able to make in that month 126% like you made in the last month, April 2020, that means you're gonna get 126 on your portfolio out of the 50 grand. That's probably, you're gonna reach up to 110 grand or so, right? So basically, making money via trading is definitely possible as long as you have a very clear strategy on the way you're trading, where all the tradings that you're applying on the market needs to have at least 80% probability of winning. If you are prepared from mentally and psychological perspective, you can do this. And then if you have the experience necessarily, so the 3 major steps to get into the successful area, guys. I've been trading since 2014 crypto, and before this I done 1 year stock market. But here we're talking about a different thing. So this statistics and results that I'm presenting you on the left side are including day trading, swing trading, and position trading at all risk levels. which means that this is my entire trading business in September 2017 on the results right there. Now, as per other services and things that you could consider and you would like to participate, we have three of them: Copy My Trades, full trading activity done for you, and the private one-on-one coaching program. So I'm going to explain each of this right now and decide if you guys want to go towards and find out more details and participate with me in my journey. Feel free to do that. You're welcome. So we've got Copy My Trades for service, where pretty much I'm offering swing trading signals to your email or Telegram, delivered with entry and exit prices very, very clearly sent at the time they're appearing. These swing trading signals are always having a price range in between you can act. So it's not like the day trading where you need to act exactly in that second. That's why it is not possible to have day trading signals delivered, because users need to act in that second. And it's no time for me to deliver to tens and hundreds of people, as well as my customers might not be prepared to react exactly on that second. So the entire process of day trading signals is becoming non-efficient. What we can do here is swing trading, and that's exactly what we're doing. They are giving you the ability to trade and open your position by having multiple hours at your position, sort of way, at your timing, at your room of timing, I would say. So for example, you need to enter between 9,000 and 9,300 price per BTC. There is that $300 price range, which gives you room to act even within the next 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours. It's not really that urgent, just like the day trading. Usually we have between 10 and 20 trades per month going into this section of swing trading, giving you the ability to trade without any special trading knowledge, just acting within the mentioned price of entry and exit range. That's what you have to do. On top of this, you receive the coefficient number for every single trade, which is a calculation of risk and reward representation between 0 and 5. The closer it gets to 5, the higher you should put as per amount of money from your budget. That's how these trades are working. Only swing trade, attention. This is no day trading, this is no position trading. This is only swing trades. Full trading activity, which is the second service done for you. In this service, I'm offering a full trading experience with all the three types of trades: day trading, swing trading, and position trading. Basically, I manage your account and I do the complete trading work, just like I do on mine. This is a full copy paste of my business into yours from all levels, including budget management. So basically, every single thing that I do within my business as per trading, I do it with yours as well. This is the full trading activity done for you. Copy My Trades is totally different. The full trading activity done for you is already at the highest level possible from the trading experience that I can offer. Number 3, private one-on-one coaching program. And this is the most interesting, which is having the highest demand, because people want to learn how to trade by themselves and they would like to reach financial freedom. They would like to reach security by making money online, and of course have the trader lifestyle, which is allowing you to take holidays, to take days off, to make money only once or twice a week, and then pretty much do other things with your life, anything that you enjoy and you prefer. Trading is an activity that in some way and in some places it is represented a 16 hours work activity, which isn't like that in all the cases, only if you want to do that type of trading. But there's so many ways you can go around it, guys. So it's not necessarily to do that kind of trading. That's a decision by those guys to sit 16 hours a day and trade. We're not talking about those. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't enjoy working 16 hours a day. And what's the purpose to do that if you have rewards that you can't really take advantage of? You're making money, but you can't really exchange those money into services and security and comfort if you don't have free time. So obviously, I'm not after that at all. Now here, I'm going to teach you how to trade from A to Z. starting from the most important mental and psychology aspects until the ultimate and advanced trading strategies involving structures and patterns. Every single thing you're gonna do is going to be backed up by data. It's just because that's what the market told you to do. You will understand the language of the charts. You will be able to trade based on data. You will be prepared, mentally speaking, to handle every single difficulties of the trader, which I would say for a person that trades, technical analysis and understanding the language of the market is about 30%, and 70% is the person and the brain itself, which we have to work quite a lot on. And that is, something that I do want to point out. Between 4 to 6 weeks of hard work, because it's one-on-one directly with me on Skype calls, covering the needed 3 stages: psychology, technical analysis, and nav trading. Where for this one, you can find out more information. I have a long video talking about it on scrambocoaching.com. You have more info right there. You have the URL. This is the website, guys. Make sure you watch the video first. Scroll down for other details and informations. And then if you're prepared to join the coaching and get in a free conversation with me on Skype, make sure to register now. And I'll get back to you on your email with the pricings and everything. If we all agree on that, we can go towards the, and get started by teaching you how to trade. So option number 3 is exactly the private coaching is based on the saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's the story about it. With the copy my trades and full trading activity, I'm kind of giving you a fish, but I'm not teaching you to fish. While the coaching is actually teaching you to fish, and you can beat yourself for a lifetime. Simple. Now, how do you get started? How you can find out more details? Well, for coaching, you have scrambocoaching.com. You complete the form and you get a free conversation with me on Skype of 15 minutes where I can, discuss and tell you more things. And then for trades and anything else, you want a custom option, you want to do this, you have plans, you have anything on your mind, you can contact me at scrambo@protonmail.com. That's the email mentioned right there where we can get in touch, guys. So that's pretty much all about this video presentation. Make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, keep in touch because I'm going to put out more videos like this. Hopefully this, type of services that I'm trying to offer to my community out here is helping them to reach financial freedom, security, stability, and a better life. That's my purpose right here with you guys. And that's pretty much all I can do right now. So thank you so much. Have a great day down the way, and we'll talk to you.